This is a book review of Logan's Run, Black Flower, the latest in the Logan's Run series from William F. Nolan and from Tidal Wave Productions. That's a fairly thin book. It's 98 pages and there's the credits at the back, so I just got to show you those. And it's colour all the way through, 98 pages, and it's well told, very decent story. You've got Logan and Jessica. They've obviously reached their goal, but of course nothing is ever that simple. So he has to go back and sort something out. That's the whole premise of the story. And of course there's lots of conflict, problems, there's other Sandmen, and so on and so on. So he's got a lot of issues. Learn a little bit more about the thinker, a little bit more about the world of Logan, and of course the cities, etc. So this is a decent story. There's a few criticisms of the book. One, it would be nice if it was a bit bigger than this. It's a fairly small book. It's obviously the same size as the other ones. I'm just going to quickly show you the other ones as well. Though not this one, Last Day, is slightly smaller. That's by Blue Water, same company, obviously, or same logo anyway. So I assume there's some relationship between the company. No idea. However, this is Rebirth and Logan's Run Aftermath. Now that one's a slightly thicker book, and I actually thoroughly enjoyed all of them. They're all very good. There's a criticism of this book, and all the others actually, in the sense it doesn't ever list the titles in the rest of the series. So you have no idea. Is this the fourth book or the fifth book or the seventh book or the 10th book? Where does it lie in the Logan's Run stories? It would be nice, a little bit more detail, maybe a brief essay at the front, just giving a bit of some story to tell you what happened before, because maybe you've come across this is your first read of Logan's Run. You might not know anything about Logan. Well, if you want to really tell the story, I think you've really got to sort of give a little bit of explanation at the front, maybe a little bit of the cast, maybe a few other details, instead of just going straight in to book one, as it says there, which is slightly confusing as well. Book one, issue one, I assume. I assume it was 4 comics. This was based on 4 comics. I don't know, because I didn't get those 4 comics. So you've got the story, and the story is decent. Main criticism, paper quality is pretty poor, sadly. The story is great, the art is great, I really like it, thoroughly enjoyable. However, paper quality is terrible. It's a real terrible rippling of the paper. I just don't like that. It's just, I would actually prefer to pay £10 more and get this on infinitely superior quality paper than this sort of paper. So it's just got, you can hear it. It's got a bit of a, and also there's some terrible printing. Like there's lines where you can see the white line where the printer has obviously got developed a fault, and that is really not great. And it's because it's on this weird, it's an inkjet basically, it's been printed on. If I was upstairs printing it on basic cheapish paper on an inkjet, this would be probably the result. Maybe I'm being very unfair. Maybe I'm being very unfair in this review, but I just think that it would be nicer if it was on better quality paper. This is not really, just, it would make it so much better. But anyway, this is, we're just going to mention, I say, the other books. So you've got Aftermath and Rebirth and Last Day. They're all very good in their own particular way. And I thoroughly enjoy Logan. Now, of course, if you're into the Logan series, and there's the Logan ones, the manga series. There's a sort of, I can't remember, 5 issues, 6 issues, I can't remember. It's about that sort of thing. And of course, there's about 6 or 7 or 8 issues of Logan's Run from Marvel Comics. Now, there's also Logan's Run was in magazine over here in Lookin'. So we had some copies of Lookin' with Logan's Run. Also, of course, the TV series, the film, and the 3 books, Logan's Run, Logan's Search, and Logan's World. So there's a lot of Logan, and there's, I think, even Logan audio books available. So there's a lot of Logan universe. So if you come to this completely, you might think, very confusing story. However, if not, I think you'll enjoy this. It's very good. Excellent.